I'm going to share some tips on how to convert trials to enrollment successfully. Teachers play a very important part in the process of converting trials to enrollments. Firstly, there's the introduction. The class teacher takes over from the admin team the moment the new preschooler arrives at the studio. Make sure you are aware of when trials are coming and be ready to greet them. It is always a good idea to make yourself less intimidating by kneeling down. For example, "Hi Chloe, I'm Miss Belinda. I'm going to be your dance teacher today. Wow, I really love your purple sparkly drink bottle. That's my favorite color too. You can bring that into class with you. We're going to have so much fun, and I will have a special sticker for you at the very end of class." If a child is nervous or unsure even before the class starts, we recommend you ask the parent what normally works for them at home and if they would like to persevere. We know from experience that lots of preschoolers cry for, say, 5 minutes and then join in with the class. Many parents are comfortable with this scenario, but every child responds differently to attempts to settle them in class. It's good to have a few different ideas in your bag of tricks. I'm going to share some suggestions from experienced teachers in our Ready Set Dance network. Firstly, distract. Ask them if they like rainbows and let them pick their favorite color on the rainbow ribbons, for example. Or allocate a special job. Some preschoolers love the idea of being like a teacher and doing something like handing out the stickers at the end of class. How about create a watching chair? A chair or something fun like a mushroom can be a great transition place where kids can watch until they are comfortable to dance. How about holding a stuffy? You could have your own personal mascot in your backpack that may need someone to hold them, for example. Empathize, let them know that everyone feels sad sometimes, but dancing is a great way to make them feel better. If you can have a student teacher, it is a great idea to help them build a connection with a class member that may need to hold a hand until they feel confident while you're running the class. The preparation is key. To ensure the lessons run smoother when trial students are in attendance, make sure the room is set up before your class arrive and all other props are accessible so that you have enough for everyone in the class, including the extra trials. Check your sound system works and is in an appropriate level for sensitive preschool ears. Make sure your resources are stocked, such as stickers or colouring in sheets, to include enough for the trials too. Feedback is so important. Teachers should always reconnect with parents of trial students at the end of the class. If the trial was super confident, it is important to tell the parent how impressed you were. Mention something they did well and something they really enjoyed, and connect to the appropriate person to sign them up or purchase uniforms. If the trial was more hesitant, however, it is good to remind parents that lots of preschoolers spend the first lessons mostly observing. You can add a story about a senior dancer or a teacher who spent the first term watching and only doing a few exercises. Let parents know that it is very, very common to ease into participation over several weeks. The most important thing is to get them to try again. Now follow up. Check in with the admin team before the next class to see if they enrolled. Be sure to greet them again in the waiting room by name to assure parents that their child is in good hands. Did you know that during the early childhood years, children move from the familiar context of home and family into other contexts that offer new relationships and different expectations? As a teacher, you will be a very special connection in this phase. And when young children make secure attachments at their dance class, this helps them transition to the larger world like preschool or big school.